Dang, that's like animal abuse. What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today for me has been pretty good. I'm a little tired. I had to hit the gym, and then I got a haircut today, so a little tired, little stretched, you know. But having a good day, you know. I had a test this morning, and I think I did pretty okay on it. Who knows? But anyway, I'm excited to get into this reaction video. Hope you guys are excited too. But I wanted to say a few things before I get into this reaction video. First and foremost, I hope you guys enjoyed the last video where I put in a little plug of my aunt's wedding. I plan to be doing that more when I do exciting things. Don't know how often I'll be doing exciting things, but hopefully I'll be doing more exciting things. I don't know. We'll see. But if you did, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button because we love subscribers. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. And of course, you guys always know that you're welcome to leave a comment down below. I always try to reply to them, but I can't always promise that. You know, just saying. Also, just a reminder, my blanket behind me is on Amazon, so it's actually in the link below. Also, my chair is on Amazon, so is my microphone, my camera. Those are all affiliate links, and it helps this channel grow. So if you hit one of those and purchase something, it doesn't even have to be the blanket, doesn't even have to be the chair. You can just hit it and then buy something off Amazon. You're helping the channel grow. So I love you guys if you do that, and I've had a lot of success with that, and I love all you guys. But anyway, this video today was recommended to me by somebody, and I really wanted to cover it. So it's by Jaiden Animations, called My Childhood Obsession with Animals. Now, do I love animals? Yes, I absolutely love every animal. Now, what is my favorite animal? I'll wait for you guys to answer. Alright, and you got it right. It is a shark. My sharks are my favorite animals. I have been obsessed with sharks since I was like 3, honestly. I remember grabbing books and telling my mom to read this shark book to me every night before bed. I love sharks. So those are my favorite animals, but I love every animal in the entire world. I know I've been fascinated by the hyena, fascinated by the rhino, fascinated by the lion. They're all African animals. Fascinated by the tiger. That was one as well. I'm born in 1998, so I am the year of the tiger, so fascinated by that as well. But I'm excited to get in this video and start reacting, so what are we waiting for? Let's dive into it.
I've always been an animal lover.
Me too.
Ever since I saw a picture of a dog, I've been like, I want that. I still love and respect animals, but as a kid, it was pretty intense, not gonna lie. Can we get a dog? Can we get a dog? Can we get a dog? My parents had to sit through...
Can I just be honest real quick? I'm pausing it here real quick. But I was exactly like that. Like, I used to ask my parents all the time for a dog. Before we had Ruby, who is my dog now, I would be like... I was younger, I was like, can I get a dog? Or I'd draw a picture and I'd be like, look what I drew, a dog. And my parents were like, we're not getting a dog. At one point, my parents were considering getting a rabbit. And I was like, that'll suffice. But then my aunt was like, nah, dog's better. And we ended up with Ruby, so I'm happy now. So, obviously, love animals. Let's keep going.
Years of that, until my dad finally couldn't handle it anymore and got me one for my 7th birthday against my mom's will. Before that, they tried everything to make me stop, besides getting me a dog. And by everything, I mean a bunch of fish.
Yeah, same here.
Fish into a dog she won't notice. They'd come home with 2 fish from the pet store that would last for about a week, die, and then get replaced. Repeat until dog appears. How many fish must die before I get what I want? Since we got
10.
fish from the pet store and not an actual breeder, that was probably a big contributing factor on why they died so quickly. But as a 5-year-old, I also just forgot to feed them a lot. So there's gotta be some fish blood on my hands for that. We went through probably 20 fish in the span of a couple months, but eventually we got these 2 goldfish that didn't die. A true miracle. They were pretty resilient little dudes. One was Goldie, and the other was probably named Fishy. Probably some of the most creatively flawless names I've ever known. But
alright, I did have a beta fish one time, long time ago. I had a beta fish, and its name was Bluey. It was blue, so I named it Bluey. I'm very creative with names. I also had a hermit crab named Sandy. Don't want to brag, but I am the most creative person I know with names, so... just throwing that out there. Miss Sandy. Rip Sandy. Sandy was a good hammer crab. And so was Bluey. Bluey was a great fish. Let's keep going. Bluey lived forever. Let's keep going.
For a while, Goldie turned white, so I renamed it Rainbow because I thought it was cool it could change colors. I learned 13 years later from my marine biology teacher that Goldie/Rainbow was probably diseased, which makes the color change less exciting. We eventually gave them away to my mom's friend and they died. But that's all besides the point.
Quick.
My parents got me an army of fish and a dog I named Scruffy, but that was it. I wasn't able to crack them any further than that. And believe me, I tried. My parents had to become stone-faced, emotionless soldiers to keep my non-stop beseeching for more creatures at bay. After they got me a dog, I was pretty satisfied for about 1.5 years until I decided I wanted a mouse. Something about their cute little faces and how they crawl with their cute little feet and their freaking ears made me obsess over having one, and my parents got to hear all about it. I asked my parents for...
Alright, I'll be honest as well. I did at one point, after I got my dog, I did want a monkey and a rat. Not a mouse, a rat. Rats still fascinate me. They are so freaking smart. Like, those things can do, like, math problems. They're so smart. They're, like, 10 times smarter than me. So I still kind of want a rat. I don't know if I get one now or later on, but kind of want one. Just saying. Mom, Dad, I might show up with a rat. They won't watch this, so they won't know. But anyway, so I understand where she's coming from in that part and that aspect. But let's keep going.
House for years, promising how I'd take care of it and blah blah blah, the whole thing. My mom pretty much hates rodents because she thinks their tails are weird, so there was no budging on that one. She tried to get me to stop by saying, alright, you can get a mouse, but we'd have to get rid of Scruffy, which is obviously a bad bang for your buck. No, what? No way, nuh-uh. I'd never get rid of Scruffy, he's my pal for life. But not gonna lie, after hearing that response over 10 times, I started kinda considering it. I wasn't ever actually gonna do it. I was just getting desperate, alright? When I was 10, I wrote on my Christmas wish list that I wanted a mouse because I thought for some reason I'd foiled their plans and found a loophole. Ha! You can't override the power of the holy Christmas spirit. Christmas morning rolled around and I ran into the living room where all the presents were to not only find no mouse, but a computer mouse.
Oh,
nice
dang.
Salt in the wound there, Mom.
Dang.
I got my hopes
played her on that
way too high. My disappointment was immeasurable, and my Christmas was ruined. I did get a computer, though, so that was cool. After my parents endured 5 years of me asking for a mouse, I read this book series called Maximum Ride, which was about these teenagers who had bird wings and were on the run to not get captured by the scientists who wanted to keep experimenting on them. It was my favorite book series as a kid, and it made me really like birds, which resulted in the next animal obsession.
Okay, before we get into the bird obsession, my dad's actually allergic to birds. So yes, there was a part of me that had an obsession with birds, but also a part of me that never wanted one because I might be allergic to birds. And like, he was allergic to the point where like, even if it was like around him or like touched him, his like throat started closing up. So like, it was kind of deadly. So yeah, never had an obsession with birds because my dad is still very, very allergic to birds. So yeah, just a weird fact about me and my dad, I guess. All right, let's keep going.
I swear to God, if I hear one more mention of a mouse again, I'm gonna... Mom, can we get a yellow-naped Amazon parrot? Yes, I started loving birds back when I was in 6th grade. Everyone say a big thanks to James Patterson for creating this bird-obsessed monster. At the time, I wanted one of the big boy birds. A yellow-naped Amazon parrot, to be exact. I would spend hours just watching all the YouTube videos I could find of them and sending them to my parents like, Look how great they are. You totally want one now, don't you, after watching one play in a box and sing Old MacDonald. This was a whole new type of fixation. I mapped out on the ground where the cage could go with tape.
I used to do that too.
Where Amazon parrot breeders were near me. I made multiple PowerPoint presentations for my parents on why they should let me get a parrot.
I did that too.
It was intense, and the pressure was on. My mom was even like, so how about that mouse? But no, Mom, that ship has sailed. Now I want a 15-inch parrot that lives for 80 years. They started telling me, you can get a bird when you move out. And from then on, it was my goal to get out of my parents' house as soon as I could. Obviously, I never got a yellow-naped Amazon parrot, but I never really got out of my bird phase because I've got this thickums right here. I was pretty self-aware that asking for a parrot was a long shot, so even though I still wanted a bird, I dialed back my animal requests, and when I was 14, I started really liking flying squirrels. They were my favorite animal for a while.
Alright, I have to mention this right here. So I was never a flying squirrel person, never wanted a flying squirrel. I wanted a sugar glider. I fell in love with sugar gliders. I used to read so many books about them and see them. Like, I actually had a friend who had a sugar glider, and I wanted one so bad. Like, I thought they were the coolest animals in the entire world. They still are really cool. And like, the way you like breed them is like, or the way like they grow up or something, you like tuck your shirt in your pants and you have to hold them in between two shirts, and like they get like, that's how they get attached to you. And I wanted one so bad. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I used to bring up sugar glider. I forgot about that. But I used to bring up sugar gliders all the time. I used to want one. Still kind of want one. Low key. When I move out, I'm getting a sugar glider. Go buy some stuff off Amazon with my affiliate link and help me move out so I can get a sugar glider. All right, let's keep going.
And that's when I realized people can have them as pets. Sugar gliders. Mom, can we... Sugar glider, add that one to the list.
Yeah,
I don't think I actually bothered my parents too much about getting flying squirrels as much as the mouse and parrot, but I know they knew I wanted one. And I knew they were going to say no. So I guess I just kept that one a bit more internal. Too. During the summer, we would visit my family in Canada, and my cousin Peyton was really obsessed with ferrets at the time.
Dang,
so we would spend literally entire days on the computers together, researching ferrets and flying squirrels, and Amazon parrots, because they were still my number one obsession, let's not forget. We wrote down general facts we learned in Word documents, planned out how to care for them, added up how much money they cost, including cages, food, bedding, etc., etc. We were the same amount of obsessed. It was a lot of fun, actually. We bonded a lot during those times, and she's still one of my best friends.
Aww.
She also never got a ferret, so sad times there. Peyton also got a rat named Lola, and that made me really want a rat, which of course meant... Mom! Lola was so sweet and smart, and I always wanted to play with her. But that's also true with almost anyone's pets. True. If I come over to your house and you have any type of pet, I will be personally offended if you don't let me play with it for at least 3 hours. So I did have a small point where I was asking if my parents would let me have a rat, and my mom was like, nope, and I'd be all, but what about the time you were gonna let me get a mouse because I was asking for a parrot? And she would say, nope, that ship has sailed. Touché, mother. During 10th grade, I was also starting to really like raccoons. I thought they were sneaky and cool, and I googled if people had them as pets as a random, not serious thought. But surprise, surprise, some people do have raccoon pets.
Yeah, so I can't remember if it was a raccoon or a possum, but I think JB, who has been in my past videos, you may have seen him in. I think it was in my alien one, and his mom just got married. His step-grandmother or grandmother, whatever, had like a possum or a raccoon. I can't remember what it was. So yeah, kind of have close ties to that too, but never wanted one. Anyway, let's keep going.
Just kidding, they rip up couches and dig holes in walls. And I'm not that devoted to raccoons, but I still dreamed about having a raccoon buddy. Finally, I graduated from high school and moved into a dorm in college that didn't allow pets, which was torture for me. I waited all this time to move out, and I'm still not able to bring a horde of mice, rats, birds, sugar gliders, and maybe a raccoon into the rooms. But YouTube started kicking off shortly after, and I moved back in with my parents to pursue that. Flash forward a bit, and I was finally able to get Ari. After 10 years of wanting a bird, I'd finally done it.
Oh.
And what a gander he is. Was he worth the wait? No, he's a dumb bird. You're good. You're a good bird. I'm not currently looking to get any more animals right now, even though I really want them. I have Ari, and he's already enough of a handful, so I can't commit to anything else right now. I am going to get a dog eventually. That's a promise. And I do really like reptiles, so I've done my fair share.
Okay, so one animal I did have, I had a gecko. I had a spotted gecko? No, I had one of the geckos. I don't remember which one it was. So my best friend got a spotted gecko. Or yellow spotted, I can't remember what it's called, yellow gecko. And then I wanted a gecko, but I couldn't have the same gecko that he had, so I had to get a different gecko. And I kept it for about like a year and a half. And, you know, the cage got nasty and crickets kept escaping. I would find crickets in my bed at like midnight. It was pretty disgusting. I don't know. So eventually I sold it to one of my friends, and she actually... I think she like left it over at someone's house, and someone pulled off like the tail, and then it died. So its name was Oreo. Rest in peace, Oreo. You will be missed. You used to be a great gecko, and this is for you, Oreo, in remembrance of Oreo. Anyway, let's keep going, and see where these lizard obsession goes to.
Of research on skinks. but that's
Oof.
only a 30% chance to actually happen.
I miss Oreo.
I haven't really grown out of my animal phase. I've just become a mix of that and my parents, still hopelessly entranced by creatures, but also being the one who has to tell myself no because I have other stupid responsibilities.
True, me too.
Hopefully when I have kids, they won't be as animal obsessed as I am, because I don't think I have the strength my parents have to be able to say no to any animals they ask for. Thank God my parents were responsible
Great
and
video.
never got me animals.
It was actually a
just
fun
because
video.
they asked
Hope you
for
guys
them.
enjoyed it.
Otherwise, I'd be living in a zoo. Now, I know you guys, and this is absolutely gonna trigger a bombardment of tweets to me with pictures of the pets you have, and all I can say to that is, bring it on. It took a while, but the Ari bags and a lot of other new things are now being sold on the shop, so you might be interested in some of that. I'm sorry it took a while to get finished, but I hope you like
man,
the
that's
stuff.
cool.
That's all I want to say for now. Yeah, bye.
Oh yeah. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was really cool to reflect on like what animals I wanted in the past. I forgot I wanted so many animals. Man, I used to be animal obsessed so badly, but yeah, so very cool video. She definitely had a lot of obsessions with different animals. I gotta say, there were probably very small percentage of animals that she wanted that I did not want. I mean, I love all animals. Comment down below what you wanted as a pet if you didn't get one. If you got one, hey, show me. I love animals. So yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And again, these affiliate links for everything that you see in my room, except the guitars, I might add those, are in the links down below. And it helps the channel out if you purchase something. But yeah, not telling you to purchase something, but maybe purchase something. But anyway, guys, thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.